All right, you guys, welcome back and thanks for tuning in to another video. So you guys been asking about an update video since I applied the Stay Green Performance Max lawn fertilizer on the backyard and in the front yard. So it's been about 2 weeks. Everything got watered in very nicely. So I'm going to show you guys around the yard, show you the front yard, how everything turned out, and I'm going to break down and explain what I'll be doing next. So stay tuned and let's go take a walk in the yard right now. So from first glance, what do you guys think? Now, I told you guys I was going to be switching over using all Stay Green products this season long. I started this backyard with the Stay Green Performance Max. What do you guys think? That was the first dose of fertilizer on this backyard. What do you guys think? The formula is a 30-0-4. 30% nitrogen, 0% phosphorus, 4% potassium, aka potash. What do you guys think? I came in, gave it a nice cut, put some stripes in it, made it look good. It's Memorial Day weekend. The yard is ready for that cookout. Ready to impress guests. You know, a lot of people are gonna be coming by or coming around. They're gonna be seeing the yard, so gotta make sure I'm presenting it the right way, you guys. What do you guys think of the yard? Check it out. I like the way the color is. 6% iron inside that bag. What do you guys think? Check it out. Let's get a close up on the cut. Look at that grass. Looks good. This is pure turf type tall fescue by Greenview, you guys. Been growing it for about 5 seasons now back here, I want to say. Or yeah, maybe about 5 seasons, you guys, if you guys been with me. This is another angle of the yard. What do you guys think? Also, you guys, been painting the fence, getting the fence together. Told you it was Memorial Day weekend. Getting everything together, getting everything looking good. Because, you know, gotta look good when the guests come by. But what do you guys think? Look at this from another angle. Look at that. Now I will be using the Stay Green liquids later on this season, so you guys stay tuned for that. But this was the first dose of the granulated fertilizer by Stay Green. Once again, it was the Performance Max. And what do you guys think? I put it down at a rate of 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. So I needed a total of 7.5 pounds to cover this 2,500 square foot of yard. That gave me about 0.90% nitrogen on the yard, you guys. If you do the math correctly, I think it's about 0.90%, under 1 full pound of nitrogen on this backyard here. This was the first dose. If you guys been seeing and watching the videos since early spring, you guys seen that it was coming in. I told you guys, don't be alarmed. You're gonna take your time. You're gonna bring the lawn along very slowly. Well, now we are at the end of May. Like I said, it's Memorial Day weekend. Look at the yard now. What do you guys think? I watered it very nice. We got Mother Nature to water. So the water on the fertilizer, it got watered deeply into the soil the proper way. This is another angle from the yard. Certain angles you can see the stripes a little bit better, you guys, but for the most part, what do you guys think? Leave it in the comment section. This is the backyard. This was the first dose of fertilizer all year. I told you guys just to be patient. We was doing weed control earlier in the year. Had to make sure I get all a little bit of weeds that the pre-emergent didn't take care of. So I was getting the weeds out the yard. So I remember I told you guys I was spraying that natural the natural weed killer. Now the natural weed killer, it took a long time. It did finally kill the weeds out of the yard, but I don't really like the natural weed killer because it takes so long, but I understand why people use it and it's a good option. But you got to watch out because that natural weed killer will kill everything. It's not a selective herbicide. It's a non-selective herbicide, you guys. But I did go ahead, kill those little spots that had the weeds in them. And then I just replanted some grass seed. You guys saw me throw down, use the garden weasel, break up the soil, throw down some seeds. Now, what do you guys think of the yard? This is the results. So let's go to the side yard, you guys. Now, what do you guys think of the side yard here? I told you the side yard was coming along. Did a little bit of seeding over here early spring. What do you guys think? Now this is all baby grass, you guys. So you know, it doesn't look like the backyard, but it is coming in very slowly. Just keep watering and fertilizing if you guys planted new grass seed. But for the most part, It's baby grass. Just try not to walk on it. I did come out and cut it. I've been growing it since late April, so you know, it's coming in real nice. I think I got a third mow down on it, so it's still in the immature stage, but you know, just bring it along very, very slowly. So let's go ahead and take a look at the front yard. All right, you guys, so now we're in the front yard. So now a disclaimer for the front yard, you guys. If you guys been with me, you know that I put down the Stay Green multi-nutrients on the front yard early spring. It was an 8-0-4 formula. So the front yard actually got 2 doses of fertilizer so far this season. Remember, I showed you guys how to bring your lawn out of dormancy the right way. You do not want to pound your yards with like high nitrogen fertilizers too early, too fast, especially when it's still cool and cold. I live in the Northeast, you guys, so it doesn't warm up until, well, it doesn't really start to warm up until around this time, around Memorial Day. Now we're like heading in, we got like 75-degree weather, 80-degree weather. So before it was like 50s and 40s, it was taking its sweet time. So when it's like that, you do not want to drop down like high nitrogen fertilizer trying to push a lot of top growth too early, you guys. So I showed you, I put down the multi-nutrients, 804 by Stay Green, and it's working out very, very well. Now you guys, if you guys been with me for a while, you remember that the front yard is 1 season ahead of the backyard. I actually came out and renovated this front yard a lot, 1 season earlier than the backyard, you guys. So the backyard is still trying to catch up to the front. The front yard is basically well maintained. It does its own thing. I don't have to do much up here. And with the sun always beaming down on the front, the front gets a lot more sunshine than the backyard. So it was coming out of dormancy a lot quicker. So that's why I dropped down a little bit of fertilizer. It was ready to go. So it was heating up the soil. That's all that matters, is once that sun starts to beam down on the lawn, it's heating up the soil, is waking up the grass, is telling it to grow, is promoting root growth. So that's why the front was moving at a faster pace also. The backyard doesn't get a lot of sun early spring. The backyard it came alive now because now, like I said, the temps is warming up a lot faster. Now, I do have a little blemish in the yard here. That was from my dog. Not too worried about it, you guys. Go ahead, roll it up with the garden weasel, throw some seed down, keep it watered. Another 20 days, I'll have some grass growing in there. But what do you guys think? This is a street view. This is side number 2, you guys. This is how it's supposed to look. When people ride by, you want to keep your yard well maintained, and people like to see that, you know, even you. It does something for your mental when you come out, you see your yard looking good, and you know that you did it. And it didn't cost you a lot because you're using a lot of big box store products. That's what I do here. I don't use a lot of expensive, fancy products. I might have used something off of Amazon like maybe a few seasons ago, but everything I use, you guys, come right out of the big box store. And as you guys see, I put it down. Sometimes some things work, sometimes some things don't work too well, and you try again with a new product. But right now, this is the results of the Stay Green Performance Max and the Stay Green multi-nutrients on the front yard here, you guys. Now, I did come out, try to stripe the yard. Didn't do it like too well with striping it. Only did 1 pass. If you want your stripes a lot deeper and more defined, you're gonna go over it maybe twice, even 3 times, you guys, to get that defined, crisp line. I didn't go over it that much. I just did a little quick design, 1 pass to make it look good. Like I told you, it's Memorial Day weekend. I want the yard to look good when people come around. And as you guys can hear probably in the background, the kids are playing, family members are over the house, my neighbor's house. I'll be having some people over tomorrow. So I'm just getting you guys a video showing you guys how the yard is looking. What do you guys think? Please leave it in the comment section. What do you guys think of the Stay Green products so far? My yard is looking really well. Now, you guys remember I put the borders down a few seasons ago. They're still holding up. Everything is looking good. Well, what do you guys think? This is from another street view, you guys. This is how it looks when people ride by. And I get compliments on the yard all the time. My neighbors always ask what I use, and I just direct them right to the big box store, tell them, you know, it's no fancy products. You can go ahead and you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to keep pounding your yard with a lot of fertilizers and all these other products, you guys. I mean, if you want to use a couple extra products, you can, but it's not really necessary. As long as you're doing the basics of fertilizing, watering, and cutting the yard. Probably the most important thing is water and cutting the yard with an actual sharp blade. You guys don't really understand how important a sharp mower blade is. That's very, very important, because if you're cutting with a dull blade, it's ripping the grass and it's opening your grass up to a fungus. That's why most people catch a fungus and don't even know it, because you're mowing with a dull blade. Always keep your blades sharp. I sharpen my blades like once or twice a season, depending on how much I cut the lawn. Now I'm cutting the lawn at least twice a week, you guys, because like I said, when you start putting down that fertilizer on your yard, it's gonna grow. And I don't mind cutting my yard. I love cutting the yard. I don't use any of those root growth regulators or anything. I like my lawn to grow, and I like to come out here and mow the yard. It gives me something to do, and it's a mental thing. It makes, you know, it's like a little getaway. It helps you out knowing that you are maintaining your yard on a reasonable budget, and it's not, you know, it's not costing you an arm and a leg, and you actually did it yourself. It's a mental thing. So what do you guys think of the front yard? Side number 1, side number 2. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. So we're gonna go back in the back. I'm gonna show you guys the products that I used on the front yard, and then we can wrap this video up. But stay tuned. Let me know what you guys actually think in the comment section. So let's head on back to the back. All right, you guys, so these are the products. Oh, a disclaimer, like I said, the kids are playing. It's holiday weekend, everybody's having a cookout, so bear with me with the noise and the yelling. You know, everybody's having a good time. So my neighbors are getting busy. Don't worry, I'll be getting busy soon myself. So, all right, so these are the products that I've used so far, you guys. And I haven't used the liquid products, but I'm giving you guys a sneak peek at what I'm talking about with the Stay Green products. Now, if you guys been with me last season, you've seen that I did start to use these products at the end, and I will be using them next time, probably in a few weeks on the yard here. That's what I'm gonna be doing. These are a game changer. A lot of people are getting into the liquids or interested in the liquids. So I guess Stay Green are started to offer these liquid products for the big box store DIY lawn people, you guys. So these are a game changer. If you guys just want to go pure liquids, you can check out the Stay Green products. I will be using them on the yard also. So if you guys are curious, I will be updating you guys all season long on how the yard is looking. I'm only using Stay Green products. Now, this is what I was talking about with the Stay Green natural multi-nutrients mix. This is what I used on the front yard when I came and showed you guys how to take your lawn out of dormancy the right way. It's an 802 formula, you guys. I said 804. I stand corrected. It's an 802. This is what I used on the front yard, and the Stay Green Performance Max on the front yard also. So the front yard got 2 doses of fertilizer so far. The backyard just got the Stay Green Performance Max, you guys. Now the backyard Stay Green Performance Max fertilizer says season-long feeding, you guys. That's give or take. Nothing really lasts in the soil for a season unless it's some heavy-duty chemicals. Now, I'm not gonna say that it doesn't last, but it's probably not as potent as the season go on, because depending on your irrigation or whether Mother Nature is raining constantly, you know, things get washed out in the soil. So, but you know, you could fertilize your yard once a season, depending on how it looks, twice a season. But the recommended fertilization schedule is probably about 4 times minimum a season, you guys. So, and that's between a 4 to 8 week window. So you guys, if you're using the Stay Green Performance Max and you see that it says season long feeding, that's give or take. So don't get too mad at the bag and say, oh, it didn't last a full season. You know, it's up to you to keep an eye on your yard and how it's looking and how everything is turning out. I told you, when it's nice days, you guys, go out, walk in the yard, take a look at it, see what your yard needs. Don't let it just self-maintain. Unless you already took care of it, it's a matured lawn, and you know how you got like a feeding schedule, or you know what to really look for. I told you about funguses. I'm going to show you guys how to control funguses in your yard too, so stay tuned for that video. Also, I'm going to show you another product that I used last season that I will be using again this season, you guys. I told you the neighbors are getting a little crazy, so just bear with me, you guys. But it's all in fun. So, but you guys, this Performance Max by Stay Green offers 11 essential nutrients in the bag. I went over it last video. I won't go over it again. I'm just letting you know. But these are the products that I will be using all season long, you guys. So let me know what you guys think of how the yard turned out so far, the backyard and the front yard. Please leave a comment. Please also like the video, and if you guys are curious and following me all season long, please subscribe to the channel. I will be bringing you content on how to maintain your yard, you guys. So far, everything is looking good. I told you guys to bear with me. The fence was going to get painted and fixed up. I think it looks a lot better, you guys. Take a look at it. Once again, it looks a lot better to me, and the yard is looking good. I told you I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready to get my cookout on. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, stay tuned. I will be using these products next. Also, with this lawn aerator, you guys, do not just read aerator and think, okay, I don't have to mechanically aerate my yard because I'm using the liquid. The liquid is a secondary option. You are still supposed to aerate your yard mechanically at least every 2 seasons, depending on how often you're using the yard, how compact your soil get. This is just like a soil loosener, a soil conditioner. It'll help loosen up the soil, but you guys will need to mechanically aerate your yard, you guys. And I have a bunch of videos about that also. I did an aeration video, and I got another one. So you guys take a look around the channel. I got a bunch of videos. This is what I do. I like to maintain my yard, and I like to keep it user and money friendly. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit me with a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, you guys. Stay tuned. I got a lot more products to come. The yard is looking good. We are kicking off the season the right way. I told you guys to bear with me, but stay tuned, take care, and get out in the yard and make your yard look good. So I'll see you again.